This is Doug from Tenno Game Club, and this is Budget Backlog, where we play games that are under $20 and can be completed in your rapidly diminishing spare time. Undertale is a charming RPG played in a retro style and filled with a bunch of funny, endearing, and often crazy characters. Looking for a fun romp in a weird world that pulls at your heartstrings? This is a game that you should definitely play. After regaling us with the tale of how the humans and monsters clashed, the monsters were banished to the underground. The game then starts us off as a young child that fell into a hole underground. When the child wakes, your journey to survive and escape the underground begins. You travel forward through a wonderful world populated by nurturing, cringy, sad, fun, and oftentimes scary monsters. There is a lot to say about the emotional jaunt of a story that is Undertale. The underground is chock full of new relationships that can bud into wonderful friendships, or take you to dark places that may have you questioning your morals. As you continue your journey, wacky dialogue and quirky characters will take you on an emotional roller coaster full of highs and lows. This game looks and feels like a game you played on Super Nintendo, complete with a throwback art style meant to really evoke a strong nostalgic feeling of being a kid again. All the monsters and cutscenes are presented in this cool 16-bit style with a never-ending supply of crazy off-the-wall moments and encounters. The music harkens back to the retro games of yore to create a complete package full of nostalgic goodness. While not a complicated soundtrack, the MIDI-style sound definitely complements the art style and completes the experience by providing a great backdrop for the journey that is Undertale. Undertale loves to change things up on you and keep you on your toes. It throws different systems and puzzles at you and constantly swaps mechanics as you try to escape the underground. Alongside the overworld puzzles and minigames, there exists a random encounter system that brings you up against various crazy monsters. When you enter into these random battles, you're shown the standard fight and item options, but the game throws a wrench into the normal RPG battle system by offering Act and Mercy as options as well. The Act option opens up a whole new way to resolve your conflicts, as it allows you to talk to your aggressors and potentially reason them into leaving you alone. A kindly frog monster encourages you to do this Act option early in the game. Outside of what you choose to do against the monsters is what the monsters will do to you. One of the more strange additions to the battle system is that the monsters' attacks come as a bullet hell style minigame where you avoid random things hurled at you from all sides. While an unorthodox addition to an RPG, this offers a more skillful option to avoid damage and will keep you on your toes throughout the whole game. If you decide to make your way through Undertale, please know that your actions carry weight, and the choices you make throughout the game can affect the monsters and friends around you in different ways. This fact will encourage you to play through the game several times, changing your actions as you go in order to perhaps unlock more mysteries of the underground. At the time of the review, Undertale comes in at $9.99. Which, as my grandma used to say, is a great deal. In all seriousness, this is a fun ride through an irreverent world that in my opinion is tough to pass up at that price point. Multiple endings and playthroughs are possible, so follow that poor child into the underground and pick up Undertale today.